We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Number 82 makes his big league debut right after this. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Boswell has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Stopped on a slide by Dozier. He's up with it. The throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Batting second.
Now in the box, Drew Weeks. And he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Lucchesi is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2. Hit hard to third. Taken in by Machado. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Willie Abreu.
So striding forward now, Willie Abreu, who's picked up in the middle rounds of the draft, and clearly he's made some serious strides in the minors to earn his spot in the major leagues here.
You know, Matty, I know he was picked in the middle rounds, but talking to some guys around the cage, when this guy put his first professional uniform on, everything clicked for him. He's an offensive force, and I expect big things out of him.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Willie Abreu has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Jack Kruger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward right field. Myers is under it. And the inning is over. Peter Lambert gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Abreu is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning. Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
You know, Matty, I know a lot's expected of this guy, but first big league AB is probably the most nervous he will ever be in his career. Let's see if he can handle the moment.
Myers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 5th. The third base.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Junior.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Machado.
Manny Machado is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Right on the inside, Black taken for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's
6.
5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Josh Naylor is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Stays alive, still 0-2.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Gurriel.
Hit to third. Machado has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in, Brett Boswell. And as you could imagine, the butterflies are fluttering as this is his first major league at-bat.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
The left fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Josh Steven. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Now here's the pitch.
Leading up for the Padres, the right fielder,
Ball inside.
Will Myers.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Dozier.
Brian Dozier at the plate. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Steven is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Drew Weeks. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. At the plate, Willie Abreu, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
High in the air out to center field. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Jack Kruger comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To short, hit hard, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
The center fielder, number 16, Corbin Carroll.
So now to the plate, Corbin Carroll, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and this will kick off the base of the wall. Kruger rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter,
and I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
At the plate, Tony Walters, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runner breaks for third, and he falls behind 0-2. Bichette stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now at the plate, Juan Lagares back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Steven has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, first
So
baseman.
one away here with the bases
Eric
empty. And standing in, here's the
Hosmer.
first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Carroll is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here, and he'll